Hey, what is going on? This is Ricardo of the Code 7 Podcast Network, and we are about to get started with Open Mic. But first, as always, a word from our sponsor.
At InDigital, we know the public safety professionals hold themselves to a high standard. In fact, standard doesn't do it justice. In over 25 years working alongside you, carrying millions of calls over our IP networks, your dedication has inspired us. That's why our ESINet goes beyond industry standards, not only i3 compliant, but designed to adapt to future development for a network you can count on when it matters most. Learn more at indigital.net.
Have you ever met a 911 professional and asked, what's the worst call you've ever taken? Well, here's your answer. I heard your last breath the night you flipped your four-wheeler. I tried to call you the day you committed suicide by driving your car into a tree. Blue face, cold to the touch. I helped you with CPR after you found your infant face down, not breathing. It messed me up. I did everything I could, but it wasn't enough. You were with me from the beginning, Grandma. 27 years later, I took the 911 call when you died. How fitting to be there for me in the beginning, and I was there for you in the end. I miss you, Grandma. I am 911. This is but a glimpse into the world of emergency dispatch. But what is it really like to answer a call during someone's nightmare? What is the impact on the first responder answering the call? From Titletown Publishing, and available on Amazon or where you purchase your favorite books and ebooks. Imagine listening. Your worst day is our everyday. If Within the Trenches has ever taught you something, open your eyes to what it is like to be a 911 dispatcher, or has inspired you to become one, then help support us and join our Patreon. Get exclusive bonus content, one-of-a-kind swag, discounts on merchandise, ad-free early access to new episodes, and much more. To join, please visit patreon.com/WTT podcast. And if you're an industry partner, we have something for you as well. And now, for the show.
This is Jordan, and you're listening to the Code 7 Podcast Network.
Warning. This episode contains the 3 A's of podcasting: adult content, adult language, and awesomeness. You've been warned.
Dispatch.
There is no one over here to cook our lunch. We are waiting for our lunch, and there's no one here to cook our lunch.
All right, calm down. Where are you at?
The group home. Now, what are you going to do?
We'll get some help over there for you, okay?
Welcome to Open Mic, where we visit the lighter side of dispatch, because laughing is good medicine.
All right. Hello. What is going on? It has been a day. How are you all doing? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shitty, 10 being awesome, how are you doing? How are you feeling? It's Monday. I usually do this on Sundays, but I spent the day yesterday packing and getting things ready. I'm currently in Emporia, Kansas. Welcome to Kansas. Also, for those of you who are watching right now, can you hear me? Okay, I'm using these things. Someone throw something in the comments when you can. But welcome back to Open Mic Live. And this live broadcast is sponsored by InDigital, Leader Next Gen Core Services. Big shout out to everybody. You can hear me. Okay, good. So I'm trying not to be too loud. There are several rooms around me in this hotel that already have do not disturb on there. So I'm trying not to be too loud. But again, how's everybody doing? Like I said, I was going to be doing this yesterday, but with everything that I had going on and family and stuff, I wanted to spend time with family. and pack. and then this morning, I drove straight over here to Kansas because I'm going to be teaching this week. I'm going to be teaching my 8-hour course. And as you can see, this is right on my laptop. I don't have my main camera. I don't have all the other fancy stuff that I usually have. Excuse me. And the main reason for that is because I just got here. I just got here. So it has been a pretty crazy day, man. Yeah. First and foremost, what I want to do is, and please forgive my hat hair. Over the weekend, there were a lot of crazy tornadoes, weather, a bunch of stuff going on. Nebraska, Oklahoma, I think here in Kansas and Missouri, maybe there was a lot of stuff going on. So, thoughts and prayers to everybody out there, everyone who's dealing with that, and it's devastating. I can't even imagine. But also, today in, I believe it was Charlotte, North Carolina, while I was driving here, an incident that happened out there. And just going to take a moment really quick. I'm going to mute the TV. Just silence for the officers that were lost today. So my thoughts and prayers to everyone in North Carolina. I was just out there recently and love that state, love the people, everything. So my thoughts and prayers to everybody out there. I can't even imagine what you are all going through, but if there's anything that you need, please send me a message, let me know. So Michael, hello. Teresa, hello. And everyone who's joining in, again, scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shitty, 10 being awesome. How are you feeling? I'm at an 8, despite everything that I was going through today. Not that it's anything compared to what anyone else around the country has been dealing with. So, but it's been an interesting day. Let's see, Michael coming in at a 6. All right, awesome. 2 Michaels. Michael coming in at a 9. Teresa, what are you coming in at? An 8 despite pending divorce. LOL, cleaning reptiles at 10 p.m. That's a good number. An 8, that is a good number. And cleaning the reptiles, I'm all about that. So, like I said, I just got here. I ran in to the room, hooked up my laptop, got on the internet, and here we are. So, Jeff coming in at a 9. Jeff, hello, welcome. It's a good number. Everybody's coming in at good numbers. This is good. It has been, well, okay, so let me just say right off the bat, I don't have the 911 stories and everything that I was going to be sharing, some of those funny ones, some of those ones that I was talking about last week, but I'm going to save them for this Sunday when I do Open Mic Live. And so today I'm basically going to just tell you some of the stuff that I was going through and what I'm going to be doing this week. Also, shout out to Prepared. They are going to be signing up, or they have signed up to be a sponsor for the month of May. So thank you, Prepared. Welcome back. That is awesome. and several dispatch centers from across the country who have reached out for my communications course. Thank you, all of you. Teresa, it's possible I'm going to be coming back to your place. So I'm excited for that. And other places, Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Colorado. Colorado will be coming up in the middle of May. And then next week, it's not the class, but next week I'm going to be in Idaho. So if you're going to be at the Western Regional Conference, I'll be there with all of you. It's going to be fun. And the closing keynote, I'm doing Imagine Listening twice, and I'll have a booth. So I'll be doing the podcast out there as well. So a lot of good stuff going on. Very excited about it. And yes, Teresa says, bring it. I'm going to bring it. It's going to be fun. It is going to be excellent. Teresa says, just finished my PIO training. Had to write press releases. Oh, very nice. Chelsea, what is going on? Can't wait for Wednesday. Yes. Same. I'm excited to be with all of you. It is going to be good. So that's some of the stuff that's going on right now. I've posted episode 543. Episode 544 is going to be coming up. It's an excellent one. Make sure not to miss that one out. That's with Stephanie. Oh, wait, Chelsea says, do you know how many ended up registering? I believe there are 51. Yes, there is. This is part of the story that I'm going to give you here. Okay. Picture it. Kansas. Topeka. Okay, so here's the thing. Last week was just nuts, okay? I had a lot of stuff going on last week, and I forgot to send Roxy the course guide. So I forgot to send it to her, okay? And on my way here, one of my stops for gas, I ended up sending her a message, and I said, is there like an Office Depot in Emporia? And she goes, no. And our local print shop, I don't think they'll be able to finish what you need in time. Now, I would rather shop local, okay? Because I know what it's like to have a small business, and to have people shop local I'm all about that. But I wasn't able to do it this time, so I apologize. But she goes, there is an Office Depot in like Topeka. So I pulled over at a gas station, and I went to upload the PDF file because I thought, I'll upload it now, I'll drive straight there, and I'll have them print it, and I'll pick it up. No. I say no because when I uploaded it, it said that the estimated day, or like when they would be done for me to pick it up, is May 2nd. That doesn't work because the class is May 1st. So I saw that they have self-serve printers. So I called them, and I talked to a person there, very nice. And I said, look, I need to get these printed. And he goes, well, we've got printers here that you can use on your own. We don't close until 8. Now, by the time I got there, it was almost 6:30 Central Time. And or that's what it was going to be. So I said to the guy, he goes, "You can upload it and maybe they'll have it done tomorrow. Otherwise, probably not." And I was like, "Oh no." Yes, Chelsea. Oh no, exactly. And so I said, I will head right there. So I did. I hauled ass. I kept on the speed limit. I was going the speed limit. I really was. I hauled ass over there. And there were 3 printers, technically 2, because one of them was broken. So I end up getting my laptop out. I got my thumb drive and I put it on there. Now here's the thing, and I don't know why. I don't know why I did this, but it would only give me $76 per print job. Blake, what is going on? Stark County, Ohio. Yeah, love me some Ohio. And Jeff, thank you. I love Ohio. Ohio's a lot of fun. So that was a weird thing. Only $76. You could only do $76. Like that was the top. Paying with a card. And White Blake says on shift and don't want to say it, but I gotcha. Q word. So I go ahead, swipe my card, got my thumb drive in, and I start printing. So here's the thing. The course guide is 31 pages. And I need 51 guides. And Jason says, don't jinx yourself. Yes. 31 pages, 51 guides. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to do this like 4 times. So I start that first print job and I realize like 5 or 6 in, it's the wrong one. It was the wrong one. So, Chelsea, my Atlanta. This chair is loud. So, yeah, it's the wrong one. Now, I'm not going to do the math. Like I said, it was 5 or 6 guides in, and they're 31 pages each. So I had to stop the whole thing. Oh, I had to cancel it out. And I got charged, of course, for the ones that were already done, even though it was wrong. Chad, what is going on? Howdy, howdy. Howdy out there, Madison, Wisconsin. And so I'm standing there just in disbelief. Go back to my laptop, which is this that's right here. Find the right one, go to put it on, then realize it still says it's like this one is the North Carolina one. It's the same guide, but it says North Carolina. So I had to go back, take that off, add Kansas, and then go back. So remember, there's 3 printers. 1 is broken, so really there's only 2. I get through the first set of guides, set them to the side. I get halfway through the second set, and it says we need I need more paper. I'm like, okay. So I go find someone and I said, I need some more paper. I might run out again. So she puts the paper in and it starts going, but the screen freezes and it ends up finishing the whole set. So now I've got 2 sets of guides, okay? And it's not working. So now I'm standing there and the girl's looking at me and she goes, I don't know what to tell you. Because the printing section at Office Depot, I keep wanting to say Office Space. Office Depot, they closed at 4:30. So there was nobody there. The 2 girls that were helping where I was at, they were from the other side. They had they didn't know. So now I'm going through this whole thing. They're trying to help me fix it. And the printer is just spinning and spinning, and I'm just, "Oh, come on, printer, please." Because I'm already there. I don't want to leave. I want to make sure I have the guides done. So I've got 2 sets, right? And she goes, well, there's 1 printer left. So, oh, hold on. Jason says Office Space's red swing line staplers. Yes. I believe you have my stapler. So I get all of my shit and I move over to the other printer, the last one. And because the other one's frozen now for who knows what reason, but it's frozen. So I go to the other side and I set it up. So I'm on my 3rd round, okay? And it's going through and it's working just fine. I'm like, yes. Well, while I'm using this, another person comes and needs to use a printer. And I'm like, I'm that guy. Like, I'm that guy who's using up the printer now because the other 2 are messed up. One of them, because of me, well, not because of me, the printer was messed up. I don't know. It was just frozen. So the other one actually ends up unfreezing. So those people get to go over there and use it. So it ends up being fine, right? So I get through that 3rd round and I start my 4th round. And during this time, there are still people coming in for whatever reason. Oh, all I can do at this point is laugh. Like, it's funny now, but when I was there, it was not funny. So I get halfway through that 4th print job and I run out of paper. And that other printer starts freezing up again. And one of the 2 girls that's helping us, she turns around and she goes, do you need more paper? And I said, I'm so sorry. Yes, I do. So she goes, gets more paper, puts it in there. And the other person who's waiting for the slow printer to work gets it to work, leaves. Another person comes to that slow printer and they're standing there long enough that they're like, F this. And they just leave. I felt so bad. So after the 4th round, I had only 48 and I had 51 people in there. So I had to do a 5th one. I had to do a 5th print job. and to get it to 51, but I ended up going to 54 just in case, like someone needed an extra one or if someone else ends up coming in. It was hilarious, but also horrible at the same time because I thought, you dumbass, like of all the times, Mandy, hello, how's it going? Of all the times for something like this to happen, it's now. It's just because I forgot. It's not going to happen again. It makes for a funny story. But while I'm getting there and going through all of it, it's not funny. So Joy says, late to the party, glad you made it safely. Thank you. I appreciate that. Chelsea says, glad it all worked out. Yeah, I'm glad too, because I was freaking out, man, that I wasn't going to have all the course guides for everyone, but it worked out. So I've got my backpack on and I'm holding on to all the guides. So I'm like this. I didn't have a box or anything. Mandy says, we are recovering from a tornado here the other day, so busy. Yes, and shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone who is dealing with weather, tornadoes, everything. Like I said, I can't even imagine, so my heart goes out to all of you. Chelsea says, so what you're saying is that all 51 of us will cherish these guides. Yes. Or at least I hope so. But it was funny. It's funny now, like I said. While I was in the mix, it was not funny, but it's funny now. Mandy says we got lucky. It was only an EF2. Either way, man, I can't imagine. A lot of wires, trees down, like everything. I'm glad, that it was only an EF2. But either way, just glad that you're all okay. But either way, anybody out there, we've been dealing with all of these things, especially the stuff that's going on in North Carolina or that happened in North Carolina. If there's any way that I can help, shoot me a message. Let me know. Chelsea says, if I randomly start giggling during class, just know it's because I randomly thought of the struggle and chaos it took to get there. You hear my chair? Hold on, I have to show you this. This chair is like a retro, like 70s chair. Hold on. You hear it? I knew it was going to make me laugh. So, and yes, Chelsea, I'll remember that. If you start giggling, I'm going to call you out because I'm going to say she has to be laughing because of the struggle on these guides. Richard, what's going on? Mandy says Sulphur, Oklahoma was bad, and it was the same system that started here. Yeah, I saw that. Again, everything goes out to all of you. Mandy says, sounds like my chair here at the office. It's a comfy chair. It's nice. Jason says, did you take a DeLorean to Kansas? I wish, but I did drive here. Yes, I did drive. And so let me tell you this first before I tell you about the drive. So when I left, I'm holding on to everything and I'm like, do-de-do. I go back to my car and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I worked up an appetite. I want to go eat something. Anyway, Mandy says, yes, mine is a comfy chair too, and they want to get rid of it. I told them no. That's one thing that I've noticed at every dispatch center. Every dispatch center is the same in the sense that every center has their own chair graveyard. Yes. Cindy says, Mandy, prayers and dispatch love from Marshall County. Yes. So I'm looking for something to eat. And I was going to go to Sonic because it was close. But then I thought, and don't get me wrong, I love Sonic. But it just didn't really, I don't know, it didn't really sound like something I wanted. So I did notice that there was a Freddy's nearby. Now, I'm still in Topeka at this time. So I go to Freddy's, which is amazing. It's like Steak and Shake, but to me, it's way better. So I go to Freddy's. I go to Freddy's, I order, and the bill is $12.29. Okay? $12.29. Okay, remember that. Wait. Richard says, bro, when we had to replace our 24/7 chairs because they were falling apart, terrible. I thought we were going to have a dang revolt. We replaced them with amazing chairs, but they didn't want us to get rid of the old chairs. It was funny and scary at the same time. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. It was the same way when I was in dispatch. We had a whole graveyard. There was one chair where the armrests looked like someone had been like either pulling out chunks or like biting out chunks. And that's how bad it was. And it's probably still there. Yeah, it's probably still there. Because if I remember correctly, one of my friends who's still there, I think that chair, they said they got it and they hid it in a storage room by the garage. So, 12:29. I go up and I pull up to the window, and the girl goes, "Hi, how's it going?" And I said, "Hi." I said, "It's going." And she goes, "It'll be 12:22." And I look at her and she goes, "Or no, 12:26." And I'm waiting. And she looks back at the computer and she goes, "No, 12:29. It's 12:29." So I give her the 29 cents and a 20, and she busts up laughing. So I start laughing with her. And she goes, "I'm really sorry. It has been a day." All I could think was, "You are correct. It has been a day." And I did say to her, "I feel you. I know exactly what you mean." That person was hilarious. It was cool to laugh with her. Oh. Let's see, Mandy says, I'm sitting here now looking at 3 chairs in the corner that we don't want to, what, part with? Party with or part with? Oh, yeah, okay, I see your correction now. we don't want to part with, because each dispatcher has their favorite, and not one of us like the same chair as the other. It's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears type thing, right? This one is too hard. This one is too soft. This one is just right. And it's all mangled. Mandy goes, yes, exactly. Richard says, hey, chair parties can be fun. Rolling up and down the hallways. May or may not have fallen off a chair at time or 5. Chelsea says, should have told her that her local dispatch center was hiring. You guys are cracking me up. I love this. That's why I love doing open mic with you guys. It's so much fun. Michael says, we had a purple chair with roller skate wheels. What? Now that was a party. Wait, are you for real? Dude, you need to take pictures and like inbox it to me. Oh, you said we had a chair. If you still have it somewhere, or if you have any pictures, please send it to me. I would love to see that. Mandy says, it's like new boots. You got to break them in. Yeah. So Jeannie says, miss dispatch day sometimes. Yes, same. Michael says, yes, it's still here. I will find pics. Yes. Yes. Yes, please send them in. I would love to see them. Richard says, yeah, some of the new chairs have roller skate wheels. I thought it was just us. That is amazing. I didn't know this was a thing. Because I have a 24/7 chair and mine doesn't have roller skate wheels. Wait, I'm about to Google these chairs. Yeah, for real. Now I want, okay, hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find anything on this. Let's see, office chairs with. What? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, that's pretty cool. It says they roll forever and roll so easy. Again, may or may not have done that once or twice. Oh, that is amazing. So I didn't see any purple chairs though. So Michael, hook me up still, please, if you can. I would appreciate it. Jeannie says, keep being awesome. Much love for all of you, or for all you do, Allegan County. Yes, Allegan County. It's our home. Love it. So, all of that happened. And then I jump on the highway to come here to Emporia to haul ass. Oh, wait. Mandy must have found him. Okay. So those are pretty badass, she says. Jason says, sounds like fun until EMS gets called to dispatch. Yeah. Mandy says, I Googled. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I would probably be racing as well. So I'm right there with you, Richard. So I jump on the highway. Very cool thing. It's 75 miles per hour from Topeka to Emporia. So I'm just taking off. Very cool. I like that. I like 75. That's nice. I think the highest was, it was a highway like going through like Montana towards Washington State, and it was 85. So that was cool as well. I like that. Mandy says, I would hate to be calling over the radio. Dispatcher down, fell from chair, racing, possible broken hip. And of course, you would be putting that out over the air, and you can hear whichever dispatcher fell. And they're in the background like, I should have done it. Oh, Richard says, air quote, 75 miles per hour. Mm-hmm. So I get over here, and I've got all of my stuff, and I'm hauling ass up here. I was going to put my big camera on, get my headphones, all of that stuff. And I was like, nope, I'm just going to use my laptop. The camera's good enough. And I've got this light right here. And here we are. We're already 41 minutes in. It doesn't even feel like we've been talking that long. Jason says Montana is where it's at 80 miles per hour most of the way through the state. Yeah, I like it. Joy says, we have one out currently because... Oh, wait, what? We have one out currently because a work chair flipped on her. Oh no. I hope the person's okay. Mandy says, officer walks in. I'm going to have to ticket you for speeding in the chair. That would be hilarious. Oh, God. You guys are cracking me up tonight. I love it. So I get set up and everything, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I'll just talk about what's been going on today. And this is basically what we've been doing, and I love it. Because a lot has happened today. So here's another thing. Oh, wait. Jason says, I hate chairs that do that. We had a chair that did that, and I got thrown out answering a phone once. Oh, no. Last time I used that chair. You know, I had a buddy once in dispatch. He was on main phones, and I think he was talking to one of the officers. It was not emergency, so I'm pretty sure it was an officer that he was talking to. And he's on the phone, and he's got his headset on, and it was corded because the wireless one was the batteries weren't charged. So this is what he's doing. I'm going to see if I can do this without falling. So, like, the chair's like this, right? And he's on it, and he's moving. He's moving around, okay? And Richard, glad this is being recorded just in case. Yeah, I didn't want to demonstrate too much because I didn't want to fall on my ass. So he's doing that, and I had stood up, I went to go use the bathroom. That's what it was. I walked right by him, and I said, "Dude, you're gonna fall." And he goes, "Whatever, man." He's like, "I'm not gonna fall." I was like, "Okay." I went and used the bathroom, came out, and he's holding the chair, and he's going like this. And when he did it too hard, and the thing flipped forward, and he smashed his face right on the floor. You could hear the like, and his headset, it was like, and I just stood there And he jumped up right away and put his headset on, and he's like, all right, I'll make sure to get the paperwork and everything for you. Have a good one. And I just stood there looking at him, and he's staring at me. And I said, what did I tell you? I said, that's what you get for being a dumbass. Everybody was laughing at him. Oh, it was hilarious though. Hold on a minute. Let me look in the comments here. Mandy says, we had something similar happen. We work one dispatcher per shift. We are small. And she laid on the floor for 10 minutes before she was able to get up and get help. Oh. She was okay though? Oh, dude. Chelsea says, we're going to need your address if you're going to be risking it. Rebecca from Wisconsin, hello, welcome. Let's see. James says we can't use office chairs, or wait, office applied chairs in a 24/7 ECC. Those chairs have literally disintegrated while operators were sitting in them. Oh, what? Richard says, or the local rescue where he is at least. Mandy says that's like a 911 Lone Star moment where the influence was giving a tour of her fake house and she fell. Oh, influencer. And she fell and everyone was calling 911 and no one knew exactly where she was. Laura, hello. South Carolina, hello. How are you? Mandy says, yes, she was okay. Back to work a couple days later. That's good. Joey says, if we could just have lazy boys, that wouldn't be an issue. Dude, can you imagine? Okay, what would be your perfect lazy boy then? So you got your lazy boy, you got your drink holder, right? Maybe like something that swivels over that has the keyboard and the mouse. Maybe a pole that holds your headset so you can pull it off and put it on. What would be your perfect lazy boy? How would you design it? That's interesting right there. Well done, Joyce. I like that. Chelsea says oversized with heat. Oh, see? Oh, wait. Also, it has like buttons on the side to massage. Dude. Mandy says, excuse my spelling and grammar tonight. I'm on day 2 of 4. It's all good. I knew what you meant. And Joyce says, a control panel to answer the line. Yes, I like that. Richard says, have you seen the desks with recliners in them? Yes, I have seen those. Legit thing, and yes, I did submit budget request for them. Got laughed at, but I tried. Very nice, very cool. James says, the movie theater seats, they have that recline with cup holders. Mandy says, sounds like you need to draw up a design. Rebecca says, new item to design for the store. Jason says, I would have cup holders for our caffeine. Problem is, we would probably be sleeping. So it would have to have sensors of some sort, or if you're not moving for a few seconds or something, that it like buzzes you or like gooses you so that you can wake up. Chelsea says, tell me more. You can PM me. So Rebecca says, at least 6 cup holders to accommodate. Connor, what's up, man? Dude, I have your sticker on the other side of my laptop. Richard says, Google zero gravity workstation. Chelsea says, vibrations when radio and phone sound. See, okay, We need to list this. Like, there's going to be someone watching who's going to create this. We all better get a free one. Joy says maybe a cover with light control so you can make it dark. See, now you guys are okay. I'm writing some of this shit down. Like, this is. Connor says, hell yeah, I appreciate it. You're the best. No, you're the best, dude. But yes, I have that sticker there. And when I'm in Idaho and any episodes that I record there, the sticker is going to be right up front. Yeah. See, Chelsea says our own freaking pods, like on some of those planes. Oh. Yeah. That would be kind of cool. And like Joyce was saying, to be able to control your own lighting, that'd be kind of cool. Let's see, Mandy says, everyone calls me the hermit because I hate the light when I work. Well, I'm right there with you because I was the same way. Didn't like the lights on, just the glow of the screen. Let's see. Richard says Ergo Quest. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find this. What? Dude. That's pretty cool. It's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But you know, if it could be done, I'd be all about it. I'd be all about that. Oh, wait a minute. You're talking about this? Okay, hold on. Hold on a sec here. I want to see if this is the right one. Okay. Let me see if I can pull it up. Sorry, I got to say something so that it's not like, you know. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can pull this up. Is that what you're talking about? This work, that right there, is that the chair? I mean, that's pretty cool. It looks like a scorpion. Also looks like something from Alien. What? That's crazy. Let's see. Joy says warming and cooling seats. I love that. Yes. Chelsea says, man, if I had my own micropod, I'd have it set to 50 with a heater chair, neon pink backlights, and smells good. I'm going to have to post this on the podcast page to see what other people, to see what their perfect chair would be. This is pretty interesting. Let's see if we can get this made. Let's see. Mandy says, I don't like the lights bouncing off the 6 screens in front of me. I'm already blind as it is. Connor says, 6 screens, try 12. You guys have 12? Bro, what? James says, console desktop attached to a Lazy Boy swings open to allow you to sit in. Mm-hmm. And then you close the desk top to have your keyboard and mouse CAD screens eye level. I like that. We'd have so much room for activities. James says, how about the kids that turned a Tilt-A-Whirl ride into a spaceship? Just make a 911 call console. Oh, dude, I love that movie. Yes. What is Explorers? The Explorers. good freaking movie. I love that movie. Mandy says, so question for all you dispatchers. I'm looking into getting my own headset because we don't have them here. We just have like a plain phone. Any suggestions? I don't know what made me think of this. Someone said headsets a bit ago. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that as well. But dude, okay. These chairs, for me, it would be cool also if like there was a side compartment where sorry, I don't know why I did that. A side compartment for your drinks, for your snacks and your drinks. Dude, for real. Richard says, first, need to make sure your phone is compatible for headsets. If it is, Plantronics has a great line of a bunch of different models. Yes. I had a Plantronic headset, and I kept mine because that was mine. It did not stay in dispatch. I brought it home. Mandy says, like a cooler side compartment. Yes, yes. A cooler side compartment in another spot for like your snacks. I mean, we would have to make sure, though, that you were still getting up to move around. Because now this is so comfortable that you might not want to get up. But either way, this is a pretty cool idea. Let's see. They're compatible because they asked us about them one time, but there was one dispatcher supervisor that said no. Well, that kind of sucks. But Plantronics is pretty good. But at least when I was using it, Plantronics was pretty good. Let's see. Richard says, maybe if we get with that company and give them feedback about here are ideas from real world dispatchers, maybe they'd make it for us with your logo on it. That would be cool. Mandy says, these chair ideas may be a bad idea, LOL. I may get into trouble for falling asleep, for sleeping. It's still cool, though. It's still cool to imagine. And that's why I wanted to see what all of you would think. I'm going to post this tomorrow morning. I'm going to post it on the podcast page here on Facebook. And I'm going to ask people, or maybe I'll do it on Instagram too, but I'm going to ask people, what would be on your list for the perfect chair? And then give some examples. So what would you, everyone who's here right now, would you do like top 5 or top 10 features for your chair? If money was no issue and you could have what chair you wanted, top 5 features or top 10, which one? What do you think? Let's see what you guys say. James, yes, fun to dream about. I like it. Mandy says, I want to share with a sturdy footrest. All the ones I saw would break within a day in our center. No, you're right. Need a good one, a good footrest. Something almost like a barber's chair when you can put your feet on there or something. So I think I'm going to go with the top 10 features. Top 10 features of your dream dispatch chair. The chair from Wall-E. That's basically what we created here, was the chairs from Wall-E. Richard says Motorola has some really good stuff as well, but they tend to be quite a bit more pricey. Oh, you're talking about headsets? And no, I'm not sponsored by anybody. just a real world former dispatcher who is now an admin. So I've had to learn to deal with vendors. I feel you. Yes. And Teresa says one that comes with a masseuse. Okay, so that's one of the features. Like your chair could have like the rollers in it to massage. Mhm. Yes. That would be good. I like that. All right. Oh, wait. Rebecca says heat to help with our icebox centers. Because, as everybody knows, in dispatch, it's either hot as balls or cold as balls. I'm sorry. That's what we used to say in dispatch. Tori says, no, acute masseuse. Humankind, not rollers. It'll come in a pill form, okay? You put it down next to the chair, add water, and then whoosh, comes right out. And it's like, hello, Teresa. What can we do for you today? Oh, massage? Coming right up. Oh, man. Let's see. Mandy says, oh, a massage chair. Yes, that's perfect. Whatever, Richard. No, that's just what we would say in dispatch. This shit's funny. Rebecca says, have the massage connected to our smartwatches, and the strength is based on our heart rates. Dude, I like that. See, this is awesome. All of your creative juices are going for the perfect dispatch chair. Yeah, I'm all about that. Well, it is after the hour, which went by really fast. I don't know about you guys. That was a lot of fun. I am looking forward to seeing what other people would add as top features to their chairs. So we'll see what happens. And I am super excited for the rest of this week here in Kansas and teaching on Wednesday. So if you're going to be there, I cannot wait to see you. It is going to be a lot of fun. And it looks like I'll be potentially coming to Ohio, to Georgia. I will be in Colorado, probably going to be in Michigan, in Indiana, and whichever other state would like me to come and teach. Been getting rave reviews, and I thank you all for the opportunity. It has been excellent. Richard says, did you bring Toto? No, but I was singing Africa by Toto as soon as I got into Kansas. Let's see. Rebecca says, coming to Wisconsin mid-May. Mid-May. I will be in Colorado teaching, actually. But if anyone wants me to come out and teach in Wisconsin, send me a message. I would love to go out there and teach. It would be a lot of fun. This live broadcast has been sponsored by InDigital, a leader next gen core services. Shout out again to Prepared for signing up to be a sponsor for the month of May. Thank you, all of you, for your patience. And this was a lot of fun tonight. So much fun. And yeah, good night, everybody. Yes. It's going to be an excellent week. And then next week, I'll be in Idaho for the Western Regional Conference. Again, closing keynote, 2 rounds of Imagine Listening, and I will be in the vendor hall recording episodes for the podcast. So thank you all once again. And if you have any comments, questions, you want to be a guest on the show, you can email us. That's going to be wttpodcast@gmail.com. And you can become a supporter, follow us on social media. You can do all of that right there. links.co/WTT podcast. You'll find everything there. You can see this on Facebook, YouTube, as well as X. And then you can listen to the flagship show on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, your favorite podcasting app, and withinthetrenches.net. Have a good night, everyone. I had so much fun with you. Have a good rest. And I will see you all in the next one.